Welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. If you are returning, I'm glad that you're here. I'm coming at you live on Friday night. It is 8:23 my time, so it's a little late, but I definitely wanted to come on here. I don't go live often, but I wanted to tap in and give you guys a message. I decided to do something a little different today, and I'm actually going to do an all signs read. And I'm actually going to do like water signs, fire signs, and we're going to see what's in the energy for April. So we're going to start. Go ahead. And I've already prayed over my space. I've cleansed. So I'm going to go ahead and we are going to be reading for the water signs first. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is the leading energy spirit for the month of April for water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ooh, we have temptation. So you could be facing some type of temptation this month. This could also be in the form of, this is like the devil card and the normal. That's confirmation. This is giving me the devil energy. Sorry, let me turn something off real quick. I am live, so okay, there we go. I have to turn off my sound so that doesn't interrupt. So anyways, you may be facing a time of temptation. You may be having like old obsessive I don't like, I'm hearing like addictions and stuff like that. They're going to come to the forefront this month that you may have to really heal from, is what I'm getting. Yeah, look, and then we have awareness at the bottom of the deck. So this could definitely be something that's being illuminated to you, that maybe you may be facing people who are trying to get into your mind, play mind games with you. So water signs in the month of April, you may be facing some type of temptation. This could also just be a devil-like energy, a person, a habit, or something that is, you're consciously trying to get rid of. So just be aware of that at this time. Let's get a little bit more information. What do I have for my water signs in the month of April? What is the energy surrounding my water signs? Yeah, you have, as the Five of Wands here, so you have a lot of people who are probably going to be clashing with you in the month of April. This kind of goes right along with the temptation. Water signs, it's like people are obsessed with your energy. They want to come and, get you out of your consciousness, like what you know about yourself, who you are. There could be people saying that you aren't who you say you are. That could be something that you're facing in the month of April. Tell me more. And then we have good luck. We have Wheel of Fortune. So you have good luck on your side. Your good karma, your dharma is coming in at this time. That could also be why these people who are in this devil-like energy are trying to come in and compete with you, are clashing, or you're having misunderstandings with people. Yeah, because you have opportunity coming your way. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You have new opportunities. You're also laying the foundation, and you're disciplined in whatever you're working on at this time, and they want to come in and uproot that. And then we have, yeah, look, the bondage. This is the devil card. It came out, the very first energy I asked, I said, what's the main energy for water signs? And it came out now. So there's definitely going to be a lot of obsessive energy surrounding you in the month of April, water signs. Tell me more. Yeah, because they want you to be like unsure of what your next step is with the Two of Wands. It's like they don't want you to see your potential, is what I'm getting. That's why they want to like send you this competitive energy so that you second guess what you're supposed to be doing. Look, but you're taking action anyways in the month of April. And if this isn't the energy that you are in, this is what spirit is asking you to be in. Stay moving forward. Continue to move past any roadblocks that you may be feeling at this time, because it could just be energy being projected towards you. And look, we have temperance angels, so your angels are surrounding you. You have to remember that spirit is leading you, they're guiding you, and it is time for you to step into your next level. And you will have people that are going to be trying to send you back into old cycles. But you've already completed the cycle of being an addiction and low vibrational energy, self sabotaging yourself. And that's why you have good luck and good karma coming your way. So just continue moving forward away from this obsessive codependency energy in the month of April, water signs. Yeah, because there's going to be people casting illusions this month. So it's just really stay strong in your knowing what you do know, have your power of discernment on 100. And, these people, they're going to come towards you and try to compete with you and throw you off track. But just remember, ultimately, you know what you're capable of, you know what you've overcome, and you know where you're going. So just stay focused in the month of April. That is for the water signs. I'm also getting that, like, you could have a partner, an ex-partner that wants to come back around, and I'm hearing finish what they started. So this could just be in the energy, like when you were with them, you were facing an abusive relationship, and you walked away from that. So it's like your awareness of who they are and what they've done to you. It's like they want to cloud your judgment is what I'm getting. So just stay very, like, you already know what this person is. You already know what they've done. It's probably you're not the first one, and they need to complete their karmic cycle and not with you is what I'm hearing. So that is the main energy for the month of April for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now let's go ahead and go into what do we have for the career and money coming towards my Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios in the month of April. Ooh, this just fell on the ground. Says a gift. You will discover new talents that will lead you to opportunities. So right now is a time for you to just like invest in yourself is also what I'm getting. But you could also be discovering that you have a gift is also what I'm hearing. So this could be clairaudience, clairvoyance. This could be a prophetic dreamer is what I'm hearing. But this may offer new opportunities for you to explore these talents, maybe make another, money flow for yourself. If you don't already have a platform, maybe this is something that you're being urged or guided to do. So that's just a little thing, I think, for somebody. What's our leading energy in career and money and finances for my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Ooh, look, we have star power. Says you need engaging work that will let your talents shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. So this goes right along with what this card that just flew out. You have new talents that you are discovering, and you are being told to put that to use. You may be an influencer. You could even just be somebody that people come to just and you've always been that person that people come and talk to and tell their stories, and you always seem to be the one to brighten their day. You do realize just being a light worker in that, doing that type of work is so honoring. But you have talents that deserve to be in the spotlight at this time. Look, and it says manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and taking inspired action. Make it happen. So at this time, you could be thinking about a new adventure to go on to make money. I just heard like travel with me. So if somebody is making a blog, that could be something that somebody's working on. but you're meant to be in the spotlight. You have a gift that needs to be seen. That is what it is. And then it says you are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards, and you work well with healing and medicine. Maybe you're a Reiki healer. Maybe you're somebody who, transforms people's thoughts process. It's endless. I mean, I'm speaking to all kinds of people, but you're in a place right now where you're shedding what you used to be, and you're cultivating what your future is going to, what kind of legacy you are leaving for your future descendants. It's right now, though, spirit is telling you that you have a gift, and it's time for you to get out there. It's time for you to show the world what kind of gift you have. You're meant to be some type of influencer. So you're being told at this time to get out there and shine. Tell me more. This is beautiful. And you're manifesting this. If you aren't realizing that you're manifesting this, or maybe you do, maybe you're fully aware of your gifts and you're just, praying and you're trying to manifest the opportunity, but it's like you need to go out there and make that opportunity. That's really what I'm hearing at this time. Because manifesting can only do so much. You have to make the room for the manifestation. So if you're not making the space for whatever you're asking to come in, then it might take longer. You have to also put in the work and the consistency. What else we got? We got direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. This goes straight with what I was just saying. You know the direction that you want to go. Spirit is telling you that if you need to find a mentor to guide you in the next moves, how to how to start a platform, there are plenty of people out here that are doing it. I mean, all you need is a phone, really, that has a camera. And if you're meant to share that gift, nothing is going to stop you. But you can't stand in your own way either. Look, and then it says recharge and regroup. So, there could be maybe right now what's stopping you is you're feeling exhausted. You're feeling like you're burnt out. And maybe you're feeling like you don't have enough time to pursue these money endeavors or money making endeavors. At this time, you have to understand there's people that are projecting this energy. The ones that don't want you to succeed. They're in the background sending evil eye and wanting you to fail. But that's the power that you're building right now, is the ability to see it, to see what these people are doing and still overcome it, because you don't let them get in the way. That is how you win. You don't let them bring you down to a losing spot. It's only you are going to be your biggest cheerleader when nobody else is cheering for you. You have to remember that if you are here and you have a purpose, you have to fight for that every day, and everything else gets thrown to the wayside. People's opinions, what they think about you, it does not matter. What you think about yourself and how you pursue what you truly want in life is all that you should be focusing on, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to get you to your next level. So with the career, it's like Spirit is saying right now, like, you have new gifts and talents that you can utilize, and it's time to put yourself out there. Let's go ahead and move on to love, Spirit. What do we have for the month of April for my water signs in love? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for the month of April. What do we have going on in love? Love, Spirit. Ooh, we have heartbreak and pain, separation and loss. So, look, and then karmic relationship at the bottom of the deck. So, it's never fun to hear about these things, but there might be something going on. If you are single, this could be something that you're dealing with at this time. You were going through a time of loss, heartbreak. You found out something that was shocking. But this was a karmic relationship. Spirit is telling you that this karmic relationship was meant to come into your life so that you could learn how how to love yourself, because self-love is the best love. This heartbreak and pain was meant to make you stronger. It's supposed to teach you what you don't want out of a relationship. These karmic relationships, they come in as a lesson. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. You may be feeling like, letting go is what's causing this pain, but this person was just backstabbing you. This person was bringing the pain to your front door. And if are in a relationship, this could just be an old karmic relationship, or this person is the one that's throwing this like obsessive energy, projecting this energy onto you, and you may be aware of it because they don't want to see you with anyone else. They don't want to see you happy, is what I'm hearing. But you're supposed to be letting this go in the month of April, this karmic relationship. Yeah, because it's outdated. You may be in your head. Spirit is telling you that right now it's time for you to start focusing on you. This karmic relationship was brought to an end because this person was bringing nothing but heartbreak and pain to you. And this was supposed to also awaken you. I'm also getting this could have been like a karmic twin flame. So you could have been mirroring each other's energy, triggering each other, but it's like this person had outdated thinking. You could be replaying events in your head right now. I'm hearing, don't sit in it. Don't sit in the pain. Don't sit in the what ifs. If something happened, try to find the lesson in what that relationship was supposed to bring to you. Well, that was a lot of energy. Okay, so we have addiction. So this was exactly like what I was saying that, in the beginning for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you are someone who has faced any type of addictions in your lifetime and you have overcome them, there is an energy probably from a past lover that is sending you and projecting you energy to get you back into a lower vibration. They want you to stay in this addiction. I'm addicted to drugs, to alcohol, to a person, place, or thing. They want you to stay stuck in that. But you're already cut that out of your life, and you're already transforming into where you need to be. We have the butterfly, evolving, grows. You're on to your next phase. You need to heal your inner child at this time. You also, I'm hearing like you broke the tie with this karmic relationship because it was time for that cycle to close. You may be replaying events at this time during the month of April because this relationship was supposed to bring you to a place where you could evolve and transform, release any past hurts or any of these constant cycles you were in relationships. It's time to check that baggage and let it go. Yeah, and then we have healing heart that came out. So my water signs for the month of April, I'm really getting like you're healing. You're either healing from a past relationship or you're healing from something that traumatically happened recently. But you are evolving into the next phase of your life. You're being asked to do things that may heal your inner child at this time. And don't stay stuck in an energy of feeling triggered, resentment, because that's going to keep you in that lower vibration. Also, I'm hearing that, like, don't go back to old habits, especially when it comes to addiction. Like, again, if I are somebody who has transformed their life and done better, like, and you're in a much better space, don't go backwards. No amount of pain is worth just coping for a few hours when you're going to have to refill all that all over again once it wears off. So just remember that. I'm really being guided to tell you that at this time. And then let's see. What else do we have for my water signs in the month of April, Spirit? Month of April. We have revelation. The veils are parting and the hidden truths are ready to be revealed. This revelation may challenge your current perceptions, but it will ultimately empower you to act from a place of truth. So and this is giving me the awareness card that was in the leading energy for the water signs, is your awareness is on point. You know things, you see things. It goes right along with like your gifts are enhancing at this time. So just know that if you are feeling some type of nudge, like say you are a dreamer, get that dream journal, because there may be something that's going to come to the light that you're going to you're going to need, is what I'm hearing. Like you're going to need this for the next step in your purpose. If you are going the route of doing any type of influencing or just speaking your truth. I don't know why I just heard that like someone's story needs to be heard. Your truth needs to be told. And because it's like it's gonna help someone else, is what I'm hearing at this time. It's like stand in your truth, stand in what you have learned, because some people may be stuck in a cycle that you once got yourself out of, and that advice is going to be helpful moving forward. Look, and then we have the road ahead may be dark or foreboding, hinting of trials yet to come. This is your opportunity to reevaluate the situation and decide whether or not to proceed. So this just kind of just gave me the energy that if you are currently in a relationship that you feel like you need to get out of, right now is your deciding factor. The month of April is going to push you forward or set you back. And it's really a time for you to stand in what you know. If you're in a relationship, if you're at a job that does not fulfill you, if you are around people, places, or things that no longer serve you, it is time to cut that off. Yeah, look. And then we have miraculous luck at the bottom of the deck. It says, fate smiles upon you, aligning the stars to open a path of unexpected fortune. This moment is a gift, a reminder that even in the darkest times, the universe can send sudden blessings. This is giving me the energy that if you put yourself out there, you may be surprised on who you actually connect with, who you actually inspire, to the point that you might actually make a lot of money just by speaking your truth. And Spirit wants you to know that you're meant to be here. So let's go ahead and get some advice to close out for the water signs, and then we're going to move on to the air signs energy for the month of April. So final message, advice for my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Spirit. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ooh, that one flew. Look, we have path of triumph. Walk a path of victory. Every step you take leads to success. Your advice is trust that your path is leading you to a place of victory. Your persistence and hard work are paying off, so continue with confidence and certainty. This is amazing. With the whole, to sum up the whole reading, was that you have a gift. It's time to put yourself out there. Forget about the naysayers. Forget about everybody who said you aren't who you said you are. It is time for you to step into purpose. Your path is already laid out for you. It is time for you to get to that success. That light at the end of the tunnel. It's there. You just have to push past it. Look, and it says, ignite the flame of transformation. Purify and renew yourself through passion. Let your passions burn brightly and fuel your path forward. This sacred fire will guide you through times of uncertainty and lead you to fulfillment. The light of passion has been ignited inside your heart. Your gifts you are ascending. Your vibration is heightening. You are healing at a rapid rate, and it is time for you to step into purpose. For my water signs, it is time for you to see yourself the way that God sees you, that the universe sees you. You have so much to offer. So that was for my Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. We're going to be moving on to my air signs If you are an air sign, I'm going to do Aries, I think, last. But if you are an air sign and you're in here, go ahead and drop which air sign you are into the comment box. I would love to see all my air signs. Get some energy. Hello, everyone. All right. So this is a collective read for anybody who is coming in here. So this is going to be a collective reading of the specific signs that I'm calling upon. So if you are an air sign, this is going to be a collective energy for the month of April. So let's go ahead. What is the leading energy for the month of April for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is the leading energy for my air signs for the month of April? Ooh, we have the waiting game. So for the month of April, we have the waiting game. At the bottom of the deck, we have rejoice and celebration. So there could be a time of stagnancy right now in the month of April. I'm also getting it's calm, but it's moving forward at the same time. You've planted seeds, and you're waiting for the crop to bloom. But this is also giving me like during this time of April, it's a time to celebrate all of the seeds you have sown and the things that you're working on. It's time to celebrate you. It's time to celebrate life, to be happy and rejoice in that, knowing that you have good things coming your way. So with this is also giving me that like you may be feeling like nothing's happening, but it is. Everything's being moved around in the background. So just know that I'm being told like patience is a virtue. So just stay grounded in that. I have 2, 3 on here. You could be 32 years old, 23 years old, life path 2, life path 3. If this resonates with you, this could be your reading. What else do we have going on for the month of April for my air sign spirit, for my air signs? We have transition. Yeah, so you're in a time of transition. So we have release what no longer serves you, for a deeper meaning and more authentic path. This waiting game could also gives me the vibe of like you're finding yourself. You were in this like I don't know which way to go energy, but like in the month of April, you're gonna find time to celebrate and to possibly get back to the basics of what makes you happy. Maybe you walked away from somebody. We have, yeah, this is good energy. We have authority, so Emperor. So you're taking your power back, standing 10 toes down, standing in that divine masculine energy. I could be speaking to a divine masculine, and you have positive movement forward. So even if things are at a slow pace right now, it's because these seeds that you have already planted need time to grow. Keep watering them, because you are going to have victory moving forward. With the Chariot, you are moving forward, and with this Emperor energy, it's divine masculine energy. That is very powerful. Stand in your throne, know your worth, especially if you've walked away from anything. But the month of April is showing a time to celebrate. Yeah, possibly walking away from bondage. This is a rolling theme with my collective. As of right now, we are all separating from low vibrational people in a deep state of purge right now. And that standing in your power is the best way to combat all these people that want to come up against you and kick you off your throne, But the beauty of being in this divine masculine or divine feminine energy is that you've already gotten to a place where that can't touch you. So look, and then we have harmony at the bottom of the deck. This is what they didn't want for you. They don't want you to be in this peace and harmony, fulfilled, but it's like, I'm also hearing with the waiting game being the first energy out. It's like your blessings are right there. It's like you just have to get past this one last hurdle. And that could be your self-doubt. That could be your codependency on someone else. Maybe that's what you're working through at this time. But patience is a virtue. Yeah, look, we have the 9 of Cups. You're going to reap your rewards. Anything you're working on at this time, there will be a time for you to celebrate and reap your rewards. But I'm also hearing celebrate yourself. Yeah, look. And then we have the poverty. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to be in a lack mindset, to be left in the dust. But you're over here standing in your emperor energy, divine energy, sitting on that throne. You've pulled your power back. But this is also giving me rags to riches. You went from having nothing to have made all of these achievements all on your own. And that's what has somebody like in this energy where they're looking down upon you, like, how else can we bind them back to the energy they once were in? It's because that's not where you're going. You're going forward. You're not going backwards. Anything else for my air signs? Ooh, that was a lot. All right, so told me to take it, so I'm going to take it. And then we have prosperity. Look at this Ace of Pentacles. You have opportunity coming your way. All those seeds that you have been sowing, what you're waiting for. You see on this card where the roots are taking place and it's starting to grow. That's literally how everything is being set up in your life right now. It may feel like it's a time for stagnant, but that's because you have great opportunity coming your way. This is also giving me like, you're being given something divinely gifted. Like God saying, here you go. You deserve this after all of your hard work. Yeah, because look, we have legacy and we have luxury. This is what you're meant for. You are standing strong in your independence right now. And even though it's like the outsiders see you as like, oh, they don't have anything yet. Oh, they must still be in poverty. No, you've planted the seeds. You're just waiting for it to grow. You're standing in that independent, I don't need nobody. I can take care of myself. I can take care of what I need to. And I'm walking away from people, places, and things that want to keep me in a low vibration. And I'm going to keep rising up because I have a legacy to build. That is the power that you're standing in. With this Emperor energy, you already know your worth. You're divinely guided to keep moving forward and know that on the other side of this waiting game is beautiful blessings, and you will have plenty of time to rejoice in celebration. So let's go ahead. Let's see. What do we have in love, Spirit? Oh, wait. You know what? Career. Let's go career first. Let's go career first for my air signs. For my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air signs in the month of April. What do we have for money and career? What do we have? Fleeting energy, money and career for my air signs. Air sign spirit. Thank you. We have direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You're being divinely guided. This is exactly like what I was saying. It's like things are taking time, but everything is divinely timed. So it may feel like a waiting game right now, but it's intentional. So just remember that everything, as slow and stagnant as it may feel, is being divinely guided in exactly the way that it's supposed to be. Tell me more. Tell me more. Look, we have fruits of labor. If this is not all coming out, I said it. Fruits of labor. You have been planting seeds. You are just waiting to reap the rewards. It literally says on here, it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you have beautiful things that are coming to you in the month of April. All of the work that you have put in is going to start revealing itself, and you're going to be gaining. I'm hearing if you're an influencer, you're going to be gaining more of your community. If you are someone who works with their hands, you're going to start seeing profit for the work that you do. The work you have done has not gone in vain. Look, independence, and this came out in the tarot. You are standing on that independence. It says you manage your money yourself, and your independence guarantees security. At this time, do not depend on others. You got God on your side, and you have your perseverance. Stand in that independence that you have rightfully earned. I don't know why I also just heard, like, once you get this money, or once you get to a place that you are successful and you are, you're starting to see the fruits of your labor, don't give it away. Don't be extra generous, because I'm hearing like you may have a big heart, but not everybody deserves to sit at the table that has been set before you. Some are just meant to watch. But also, don't give away your success that you've worked independently. If they didn't help you build it, not everybody is supposed to come with you once you're there at that level. So just remember that. Stay in your independence. Can I get one more? Money for my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. And it says money matters. It says make informed choice. Invest your money wisely, just like what I was just saying. Make sure that you're not giving it away to people who don't deserve it. It's okay to help. It's okay to be generous, but just understand that Spirit wants you to know that, like, your money that you're building for yourself is meant for you and your legacy. So just that's what they want to remind you, is that once you receive this gift, don't go spending it crazy. Don't be giving it away. But your fruits of labor are you're going to reap the fruits of your labor soon. And this is coming in the month of April. We also have spiritual work at the bottom of the deck. So if you are somebody who is a part of the spiritual community, this could be how you are going to be reaping the rewards. It says, open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. So my air signs, this could be your sign that you are meant to do something in spiritual work. And, that doesn't always mean in, what I do. Sometimes there's Reiki healers. There's people who literally just give advice and heal people's hearts from heartbreak and what they've been through in life. So, open your mind to new opportunities. But whatever seeds you have sown in the month of, from all the months till now, in month of April, you are going to start seeing those rewards. That is beautiful. All right, let's see, what do we have in love, Spirit? Love for the month of April for my air signs. What do we have in the month of April? Let's see. I mean, you are going to be rejoicing. That came out. It said that you're going to reap your reward. So it's beautiful. What do we have in love for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for the month of April, Spirit? For the month of April, what do I have in love? Ooh, we've got a lot of energy. We have coffee cup. Okay, look. So we still have needing time. Cycles takes time to heal. So if you've been single in the month of April, it's really giving me the energy that you may still need some time to heal, but you're progressing. You may be open for new love, and if you're not, it's just with this paradise that came out, it's really saying that take time to go outside, learn how and what you love to do by yourself. If you are in a relationship, there may be something that it's just a time of happiness, joy, playfulness. Maybe you need to go on a vacation. We also have meeting and talking, coffee cup. building a friendship. So in the month of April, air signs, you could be meeting new people. You could be meeting a potential person. Just keep your discernment on 100, because with you climbing up that ladder and you're getting to this next level of success, there are going to be people who might be being set into you that you just need to be aware of. Just make sure that you've already clocked certain things and like, no, that didn't feel right, and make sure you walk away from those things. And then the last card that came out, it said not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage. So this is something that you could be working on in the love, like your ego. Maybe you're feeling like you're not enough, you're lacking confidence. Maybe that's why you're at this kind of like, I'm seeing the hangman in my third eye. So it's like you need to surrender. You need to surrender to the unknown. You need to surrender to your knowing that like you're enough regardless of what anybody says. So that's something that you can need to work on in the month of April. Anything else? This is also giving me that if you are in a relationship, that this could be something that that you need to work on to better the relationship as well. So that could be something that you need to be working on. Yeah, because it says cycle takes time to heal, progressing. So you could be doing that in the month of April. Anything else for the month of April for love? We have old school, outdated thinking. Yeah, you could be in the month of April like rethinking situations that you've done, but like you're being asked to not stay in your head because it could be causing conflict. Look, and then we have the golden mirror, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. Okay, air signs. This is kind of going along with what I was saying with if you're meeting anybody new during the month of April, you need to have your power of discernment on 100, because you may be having a narcissist come towards you, that you could be dealing with somebody who is a narcissist. So just know, like, what does love bombing look like? Love bombing looks like they tell you and do everything on the very first date. They be telling you they love you by day 3. No, we're gonna stay away from those, because realistically, it's like they want to give you everything right in the beginning, and then they're just gonna pull the rug right from underneath of you. So you need to be in a state of happiness and joy. Also, if you're single, it could be a time of refining how you feel in relationships and giving that love back to yourself. If you're not even looking, you just need to work on feeling like you're not enough, because you are. You are enough. Yeah. And you need to just take a chance on yourself. You don't always have to show the world the perfect, or what you would consider perfect, because the right people are going to see you for all the flaws, and they're going to love you regardless of all of that. You don't need to put on a mask for anybody and be fake. Your authenticity is going to pull the right people in. And this goes in relationships. Anything else for love? Thank you. Yeah, it says, so you do have an energy of somebody who's missing you. They could be feeling like they're not enough because you walked away from them. But you're just enjoying yourself right now. This person who could be saying they miss you and they're like playing in their head all these old memories, this could have been a narcissist that you walked away from. And they want you all in your head because they see that you're doing better without them. So just remember that like they could come in and try to love bomb you, but you've already learned the lesson. It's time to keep moving forward. You did have the Chariot that came out in the tarot, so just keep that in mind. You're moving forward. We're not going backwards with that. So just know in the month of April you may have an ex come through, but this is a narcissist. You don't want that. At least I hope you don't. So let's go ahead and close it up with an advice card, and then I'm going to move on to the fire signs. Fire signs. All right. Can I get some advice for my air signs? My air signs. Thank you for everybody who has already liked. Hello, hello. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to probably come and do more lives like this so that I can kind of get a little bit more intimate with the zodiac signs and get you a more directed, probably once a month I'll do, you know, the signs reads. But thank you for joining. All right, what is the energy and advice for my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the month of April? The month of April, thank you. And then it says Desert Mirage. Ooh, so yeah, people are trying to create distractions for you at this time. It says lead them astray with illusions of success. So it's like Spirit wants you to act like you already got it. You're already manifesting, but like it's like if they think you already have it, and if you act like you already have it, it's going to be there before you even know it. It says, let them chase the unattainable goals. Because, mind you, they want to, like, mirror your energy. Oh, they got this. I'm going to go get that. You know, this looks real good. Like, no, what you need to do is you're going to move them further away from their success because they're trying to chase yours. They want your life so bad, let them try to attain it. Because they wouldn't be able to stand on anything that you have been through. They can still throw whatever they want at you, but it's just going to keep them further away from their path. Tell me more. Could be, I have 18 on this card. You could be a life path 9. You could have been born in 81. And then we have align with the stars. The universe supports your every move. The stars have aligned to bring you success. Trust in the flow of events, and the next time that and you just know that you're exactly where you need to be. This is exactly what I was saying, that like, yes, things may be feeling like they're in a lull right now, stagnant. It's because you're in this waiting game. But everything that you're doing at this time is gonna be, it's gonna be bigger than you thought. Your alignment is out of this world, is what I'm seeing. It's like celestial alignment. You could resonate with being a star seed. You could resonate with having star family, Pleiadian, yeah, Lemurian. You have big things coming to you, and the universe wants to gift you because you've been putting a lot of work in, air signs. These people that are trying to come up against you, just know that like they're gonna get lost in the sauce. They don't even know what path they're gonna take because they don't even know where to start, because the mission is not for them. It's your mission. It's where you're supposed to be going. You're aligned. You're in alignment for your assignment. These people are going to be led down a path that's going to confuse them because it will never make sense for somebody that it's not meant for. So just remember that. I have 711 on the number right here. 7 people, 11 likes. 711 could be a very significant number for you. I've been seeing that number a lot, so that's why I felt called to say that. So, okay, let's go ahead and do some spirit spray. I'm going to cleanse the energy a little bit just because I don't know why, but air energy always makes me feel funny. Like whenever I'm channeling for air. So, also if you like you know, to feel like, you're protected, that, you know, you're cleansing and you can't burn candles, you can't do stuff. If you go to occultlifestyle.com, Linda Likes Tarot, she sells these amazing sprays. This one's a spirit spray. It's actually good for cleansing energy after you do divination. And then I have other sprays as well, but I really love that one. It smells amazing. So just thought I'd give her a little shout out. I love her. But let's go ahead. I am going to, we've already done water sign and air sign, so we are going to, I'm going to do fire signs next. So if you are a fire sign, drop a fire emoji in the chat. Where are my fire signs at? We are going to be reading the energy for April for my fire signs. Perfect. This one's for you guys. I've also been seeing a lot of 1111 and 444. So if you've been seeing that, I don't know why I just was called to so that must resonate with the fire signs. I myself have fire placements, so I know I resonate with the fire sign a lot. But if you've been seeing these numbers, it could be your angels and ancestors trying to send you a message. So just be aware of that. All right, Spirit, what is the leading energy for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag. What is the leading message for April for my fire signs? We have love begins. Ooh, something fiery gonna pop off. We have love begins, and we have like the number 1 on here, so it's like, but look, then we have the waiting game at the bottom of the deck, which was just the same energy. But this isn't giving me the same like stagnant energy with you guys. It's giving me like, did you guys meet anybody new? I wonder, it's either that or something has ignited within a relationship. If you're single, there could be love beginning, or this is like a friendship that's gonna eventually evolve. That's really what I'm getting. But this is also giving me like you're pouring into yourself in the month of April as well. Like you're filling your own cup until it overflows. So if you're not looking into be in a relationship and you're not in one, this also gives me the energy of just pouring back into yourself in the month of April. But this is also giving me that if you are looking for someone, there may be a little bit of like April could be like a waiting time. It's not the right time to find love. But with love begins, it's really giving me like you're pouring into yourself. You're starting anew. You have started a new, like it's like a rebirth energy is what it's giving me with like the 1. It being, you know, like it goes 1 to 2. I don't know if you guys see this, but it has 1 and then 2 on there. So it's like you're taking the steps forward to where, because love is the highest frequency. So if you are coming from a place of your heart, like everything will flow after you find this balance, and it starts within. It starts with yourself. Tell me more, Spirit, about the month of April for my fire signs. Thank you. Ooh, look, we have new ideas and momentum. Fire signs, what are you doing? We have some movement, fast movement. It says expect a breakthrough in thought, justice, or communication. This is also giving me clarity. This is giving me you have clarity about who like you are, what your path is, or you're going to be getting a new idea that you're being urged to take action on is what I'm getting. But it's gonna happen overnight is the energy that it's giving me with this momentum card. Something either you were just given a new idea. I don't know why I just heard dreams. So maybe you had a dream about something you should be doing. That could have been a sign that could resonate with somebody. Look, and then we have Emperor energy. This is also fire energy. So you are in that Emperor, Empress energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy at this time. You are standing strong in that fiery, like put the action in and you will receive. Look at this is also what came out. We have prosperity. Ooh, fire signs. You have something beautiful coming in for the month of April. This is big opportunity. This is investments that are going to take off. This is giving me like anything that you have already put the energy into, whatever you have already poured into is going to give you material gain in the month of April. Tell me more. And this is going to happen fast. Something that you had a new idea about, you need to take action on is also what I'm hearing. Yeah, because you've already persevered through so much. It's time for you to start receiving. This is also giving me like the battle isn't over, but you've already proven that you have what it takes. So it's like you need to keep going. And then we have curiosity. So I'm also getting that like somebody is like looking at you like, how do they do it? How is this person still standing through everything that I've either put them through, I've seen them go through, and they're still sitting in this divine energy? Because that's what you are. You are divine. You are of the divine, and you walk in it, and you hold your head up high, and you know who you have on your side, and you know what your strength is. So they can keep watching with this Page of Sword energy. It's like, it's funny because it's like they want to watch it, and they probably are like hiding behind false accounts is what I'm hearing. So they're like, if you have a platform of any kind, you have like secret haters that are just like trying to keep tabs on you is what I'm hearing. And then what else we got? But you're resilient. So you've already made through the toughest days and you were built for this. Yeah, because it's like you have an innocence about you that they can't take. And like they want people to see you as something else. This is also giving me child energy. I don't know why, but it's like it's giving me like whatever this new idea was maybe something that you had thought about when you were a child and that you had manifested, but it's just now coming to fruition because you have aligned with that purpose. This is also giving me that if you were in a relationship with somebody who was trying to smear your name with this Page of Swords, it's like they're trying to spy at what you're doing because they don't want to see you happy with anybody else. But it's like you're going to be proven innocent in this because because you're really a nurturing person. They're trying to paint you like you're the narcissist or that you aren't a nurturing person, but you are. And you were innocent of what this person is. That's crazy. So you have somebody. It's either like an ex-friend. It's the energy that I'm getting. It's like either an ex-friend that you won't let back into your life or like an ex-partner that sees that you're on this path of truth, clarity, you're standing in your power. You have new opportunities coming your way and you're moving at a rapid rate. And they want to come in and like they want to like find something about you. Like this can't be what they're really doing. They can't be really happy, but it's like it's because they've already explained to other people, "Oh, we're not together because this person did A, B, and C." And they could have painted you as somebody who just wanted their money or that you were abusive when really this person probably was. Or they just couldn't get right and they wanted to live off of you and you were paying all the bills and then you finally said, no, I'm not doing that. But you would have nurtured them if they would have come correct. But you're being proven innocent in this scenario. That was just a quick runoff. That's for someone, not for everyone. Look, and then we have Wheel of Fortune and Departure with the Six of Swords. Yeah, because you walked away from this. Your good luck and your good karma is coming back to you. Your dharma is coming back to you. And I'm also hearing because you like listened to your intuition about this person or about whatever you have already released is why you have movement forward and you are able to give to yourself in new ways and you're building a life that is going to be prosperous. Continue to stay in this authority, fire signs. This is your energy. This is divine masculine energy, emperor energy, fire sign energy. You know, this person wants to knock you off your throne, but when you're not vibing the same, they can't even reach you. So just continue walking away from this person, especially if they try to come back to you in the month of April, trying to, you know, act innocent with this like Page of Cups energy. You know, it's just a fishy offer. They want to be like, I'm so sorry that I smeared your name. I'm so sorry that I used all your money and I thought I told you that I just needed time. No. You are moving on to bigger and better things. You have truth, you have clarity. So just remember exactly who this person is and what they did, because that is who they are. So let's see what else. So next, let's move on to money. Money for the month of April for my fire signs. Let's see what we have going on. Money signs for the month of April. Money signs. Ooh, you may be having money signs, fire signs. You're going to be seeing the cha-ching. I don't know why I just got a vision of like a casino. Like you're going to win big. That's what I just saw was that like in my mind. So maybe Vegas is resonates. Maybe somebody lives there. Maybe you have a planned trip to go somewhere. So let's go ahead and see, what do we have for the month of April in money for April for my fire signs? What is the leading energy for career and finances in April for my fire signs? Ooh, you have two. Okay, here we go. It says the future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit, and your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. So you could be in the spiritual community as well. I know that if you're in my collective, you have some type of ability. I know that's right. Even if it's just you just listen to your intuition and you're able to make money moves on that. But it says money matters. Money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. So this is just spirit just reminding you that like your future is going to hold a lot of prosperity. So again, don't dwindle it away. You know, even though I just saw like the gambling, like just know that if you do partake in that, like just take enough to where you know, okay, I'm okay if I lose this. Don't keep putting money in that you don't have, because I know some people like that, and trust and believe they never got far in that. It's sad. It's sad to see. Let's see, what else do we have? I feel like in the month of April, it's time to like lock in. It's time to lock in, fire sign. Like you see the future, you see the path. Like your money's gonna start flowing in, and you have opportunity ahead of you, major opportunity. But this is also giving me that once this opportunity comes, be careful how you spend. That is what spirit is saying. Anything else for money for the month of April for my fire signs? Money for my fire signs. Thank you. And then it says resources and partnership. So it says be grateful for what you have and save for something for the future. And this was right underneath the future card. So I feel like spirit wants you to save, because I feel like you're going to have to invest in something that's going to bring you more abundance. And that's why it's like when you get this little bit, don't spend it, because you just need to reinvest that, because then that's going to give you like your multi-million deal. Like that's what I'm hearing. And then like it says joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. It says prioritize your connections. So you may be making connections in the month of April with people who are going to help you elevate. Who maybe this is also giving me like maybe find a mentor or someone who can help you keep your finances in check, so that you know what's coming in, what's going out, where it's going, because it looks like there's going to be a lot of money coming your way. Look, and then again at the bottom of the deck we have the spiritual work. So again, if you are someone who's in the spiritual community, you're meant to be a light worker, and this is going to bring you a lot of success. that's not for everybody, because I know not everybody is drawn to that type of work, but that's for somebody in the fire sign. So again, in the month of April, your resources are going to start flowing in. Don't spend it all willy-nilly, is what I'm hearing, because you've got bigger blessings coming in. And maybe try to see if maybe you can't find some type of mentorship, or if I think it's really just spirit wants you to know that when you get this money, again, it's not meant for everyone, and it's meant for you to invest back into yourself as well. So let's see. I don't think we did love yet for. Let's see. Love, love, love. Where are my love cards? There we are. Let's do love. Love for my fire signs. Did we do love? Fire signs? Did I do the love portion of? I just can't recall. We still need to do the love, I think, because I usually do the love after that. All right. Well, let's see. What do we have in love for my fire signs? Ooh, love call. Message of love, thinking of you, informing you. Uh-oh. I don't know why this just gave me like your ex, though. It's just giving. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's see. What else? Message of love, thinking of you. Coffee date. Okay, so in the month of April, you may have somebody who's going to reach out to you that wants to meet up and possibly go on a coffee date, or but it's giving me. Okay, that was a lot of energy. My cards literally just went flying. Okay. So, hold on. And then my cat wants to play with them. That's crazy. Okay. We're going to start that over. Let's do this. If you guys stay till the end, which I have my earth signs after this. I was thinking about taking some, just like a what you need to know at the end of the live. So if you stick around for my subscribers only, I will maybe pull a card or two for you if you have a question. At the end of this live, I can dive a little deeper in that for you. But for now, let's finish up for these zodiacs. All right, love in the month of April, Spirit, for my fire sign. So we have somebody who wants to come in and express their love to you. Yeah, but this is somebody that you've broken up from. Yeah, this is with the energy, because like it says heartbroken. This is the energy that I received when I first got the love call, the very first card. So this is an ex that's going to try to come in and express their love to you, to say that they're going to start saying they're thinking of you. Let's go out on a date. Let me take you out. But this is somebody that you were really hurt over, and you may still be grieving from it, because it was something that, you had to heal from, and you're finally giving back to yourself, and they see that. So it's like, if they can't see that they hurt you and that you need time to heal, if anybody hurts you and then they try to come back and say, oh, I'm thinking of you, da 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 da. Okay, but did you fix what you were doing? Are you going to change? Do you really see potential in that? Because if they're not going to change for you, then you're just going to stay in this heartbroken energy. This person's going to continue hurting you. You need to stand in your self-worth. Anything else in for the love? Thank you, Spirit. Because you're transforming. This person is looking at you. They're missing you, but it's like they're looking at your pictures, and that's what's making them in this. They want to reach out to you energy, but you're on to your next phase of your life. You're already transforming. And it's like you're releasing the past. Maybe that's why they feel you detaching at this time. So that's why they want to come rushing back in. Yeah, because they just want to mirror your energy back to you since you'll give them another chance. This is a no. If any ex tries to come back to you in the month of April, it's because they're all up in their head. They know that what they did to you was wrong. They know that they deeply hurt you, but this was meant to happen so that you could evolve and grow. You're healing wounds. This person is unable to look at themselves in the mirror. And that is something you've already done. You're working on that. Tell me more. Yeah, look, this is soulmates in reverse. Fire signs. Whoever this is that's coming in, which I might actually call, let's find out. Let's find out who this is for my fire signs. Let's find out who this is. Who's going to come back to you in the month of April. Let's go ahead. This is soulmate in reverse. This is not your soulmate. Spirit wants you to know this person who has put you in heartbreak and loss. They are thinking about you because they know that you're the one that got away. But this is not somebody you have a soul contract with. This is not somebody who's meant to be in your life for a long time. I have 111 on my time right now. Spirit, who is this person who's going to come in to my fire signs energy in the month of April, expressing love or that they're thinking of them? Who is this? Who is this ex? A wounded masculine? Somebody who does not exactly a karmic, 100%. That is exactly what came out. Wounded masculine. They're defensive. They avoid being vulnerable, but yet they crave attention. So that's who's coming in. Tell me more. Who is this wounded masculine? Karmic. Oh, okay. Someone who was spreading gossip. Says miss loose lips, but maybe they're just in they're just in this energy of being gossiping. It's like the betrayal wasn't loud, it was whispered, but to them, they think they're being quiet. Like, no, we see you. You're in our energy. We see that you want to act like you're missing us, and that you're all heartbroken because we don't want to be with you anymore. No, that's just your wounded masculines. Like that, your wounds are seeping out, and you want us to feel sorry for you. No, tell me more. Who is this wounded masculine in my fire signs energy? Who's this wounded masculine? Ooh, it was a lot of energy. Okay, so we have, because I'm sure I read for multiple people. So take what resonates, leave the rest. So we have Year of the Horse. So this is, again, something that you could have walked away either this year or it obviously is taking place this year. Or you could be the Year of the Horse. This could be Libra. You could be a Libra. We have Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio, or they could be a Scorpio. We also have Year of the Cat, which is also the rabbit. So this could just clarify who this is. And then we have Stalker and then Twin Flame. So, but I was getting karmic. So I'm feeling like this person, this ex, it's like it already came out in the tarot that they were probably spying or on fake pages, trying to see what you're up to, seeing if maybe you've met your twin flame yet. And so it's like that's why they want to come back in and express their love, when really this is the energy that they gave you, heartbreak. It's like they're not your soulmate, but they want to try to trick you into thinking that that's who they are. No. And they are watching you. And then we have Taurus at the bottom of the deck. This is also giving me the energy. This could be your sign or their sign. This is also giving me the energy of like they're watching your prosperity. They're watching to see are your fruits of your labor and everything that you're doing is still progressing. Maybe you were working on something before you separated with this person and they just told you would never amount to anything, but yet you're still striving and you're still achieving. That could be very well why they feel this way. Why they want to come rushing back in so that they could take from your table No, they're not. You can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. This person needs to go. So in the month of April, fire signs, you may have an ex who wants to stop you from starting this new love. Because we have love begins. Like they don't want you meeting your twin flame, who's somebody who is your soulmate. They don't want that for you. So just keep that in mind. And then let's see, what else do we need to know, Spirit? I'm going to take a couple from here and then get an advice for my fire signs. And then we have Earth after that. All right, what else do we have for my collective fire signs? Anything else we need to know for the month of April? We have losing battle. It says, you can't always change the outcome no matter how hard you fight. There is strength in recognizing when you need to let go. Release what is beyond your control and conserve energy for what truly matters. So this is giving me like the people that are coming up against you to stop you from either finding your true love or, want you to backtrack on the progress you've made in self-love and loving yourself. It's time to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you in the month of April. Because it's like they can't come with you is what I'm getting. And then we have separation. Sometimes separation is necessary to create room for reflection, healing, and clarity. What is meant to be will find its way back stronger and more aligned. So this is also giving me like, it doesn't always mean that if you separate from a person, that person is meant to come back into your life. What this could mean is that the love that you gave so freely, it never is in vain. It will return to you in a more aligned person, a true soulmate, someone who was meant for you on your path. And that is what they want. And then but it's like they also want you to think though that like the separation, if this was a partner that you're healing from, they want you to feel like that's the end all, and that's not the truth. It's time for you to separate from things that no longer serve you. Yeah, look, and then we have overcoming. Because you are overcoming everything. It says, the wall before you seems daunting, but you are stronger than you think. Gather your strength, focus your mind, and you will move through it, leaving doubt behind. So, if this person is trying to get in your way, just know that you're going to overcome any obstacle they throw your way. And that's what you're doing in the month of April. You're giving back to yourself and you're waiting for the one that's truly meant for you. Blocked me and left me will return. So I think those are questions. But if anybody has blocked you, that's redirection. It's divine intervention. If somebody is not meant for you, then there are plenty of other people out there that are aligned. You don't settle. Let's see. And then, so that's beautiful. Honestly, I feel like for the month of April for our fire signs, it's like you're recovering, you're learning to give back to yourself. You're working on your finances because you have something beautiful coming in. You have opportunities coming in. Don't let anybody try to come and sit at your table that has already been ejected. That is really what I'm really being called to tell you, is that like you need to leave the past in the past, especially in the month of April if they're going to come back around and spin that block. So let's see what else. So now we're on to the last group of signs. We have our earth signs. If there are any Taurus, Libra, is it Libra? No, Virgo, sorry. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra. Maybe there's some type of justice that's going to be coming in for you in the month of April. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. If you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, this is going to be your energy read for the month of April. And if you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Cap, go ahead and put your sign in the chat. Let me know if this resonated with you. Thank you for everyone who has stayed on up to this point. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, and share. If you want to be a part of my family, all is welcome. I love everybody. Okay, leading energy for the month of April. It wanted to come out quick. It's like, shut up and get to the reading. We have balance for my earth signs. This is giving me the number. We got the number 11 on here as well. So this is giving me alignment. This is giving me ascension. It's also giving me Archangel Michael. So you could be working with Archangel Michael heavily at this time. Taurus, I can't talk now. Taurus, Virgo, Cap. I'm also feeling like with you being an earth sign, you're being asked at this time to ground yourself and find balance. There's a lot of chaos. I'm feeling in your energy is a lot of energy in the earth sign. This could also just resonate because you're connected to the earth and there is a lot going on. What else do we have, Spirit? Because that one just kind of flew out. What else do we have for the month of April for my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Cap. What else do I have? I have spiritual union. So you guys have something beautiful coming in as well. I have 2 and 11 out here. Could be balance and spiritual union. This is giving me that, like, you have like a spiritual union that's going to come in, but it's going to need you to be balanced in the month of April. Or if you, I don't know why, this isn't giving me like relationship though. This is giving me like your connection with source. This is giving me like the thoughts are going to be coming towards you. But this could also be a spiritual union. But look, then we have mental conflict at the bottom of the deck, which is kind of like what I was feeling as soon as I tapped into the energy. It was just like, it's like I'm feeling unsure. So maybe you have a spiritual union coming in that you're feeling all in your head about, and that's why you're being asked to ground yourself at this time, to see this union more clearly. That could be what's going on. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. I'm also feeling helly. I am feeling somebody doesn't want me to speak this message because I just delivered every other sign just fine. And all of a sudden now I'm at the earth signs at the end, and it's like they want me jumbling my words. They don't want you to know about this spiritual union. Probably this is a divine connection that's coming in, and that's why you're being told to. I'm also getting Archangel Michael is protecting this spiritual union. Tell me more. Tell me more. What is it? Oh yeah, opportunity. So we have again the Ace of Pentacles that came out. It's a promising venture or investment emerges. But then we have the Emperor and deceit. Okay. So what I just heard was that you have somebody that is going to try to come in and offer you some type of like something to set you off path is what I'm hearing. Tell me more. I don't know why I want to think it's in love, but it could also be in career. Tell me more. What is this deceit? progress competition. Okay. So you have somebody that's competing with you, probably either on a material level or in love. Because you're facing forward and you have this progress, you're moving forward, but somebody wants to be in competition with this, that you're with your ability to stay grounded and your ability to keep moving forward. But stand in your authority at this time, because this is the Emperor energy again. It's like stay grounded. Stay, like, you protect and provide. Continue to do that. Now this card doesn't want to come up. Transition. Okay. Okay, so someone is in earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone is in your energy, is thinking that you have a spiritual union with them. But they want you to be all up in your head, like thinking, okay, maybe this was something that I moved too quick and walked away from, right? You walked away from it. They want you to be all up in your head, so they're projecting this energy to keep you off balance. But Spirit is asking you to stand in your Empress energy. You are creating a life without these toxic people, places, and things. And that is where you're being guided at this time, to find a true union, to find someone you are spiritually, emotionally, mentally, actually yoked with. Like, they're going to balance you out. That is what this energy that wants to come and act like they're going to give you this opportunity. You're being asked to use your discernment on who may be coming towards you, because they are coming in with energy of deceit. It's just, you're being advised to, like, be cautious with who you're planning with, going out with, who you're communicating with, because you may have people around you that don't have the best intentions, because they see you progressing forward. They see you, like, you're in that Three of Wands energy. It's like you have this idea, you're moving forward, you're evolving, and you have somebody competing for your spot. So just remember that at this time, that you walking away was the best decision that you could have done, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, because this would have just kept you in your head. They wanted to keep you in this, I don't know if I should stay in this relationship or if I should move on. Moving on is going to be the best thing for you at this time. If you have already clocked that this person isn't for you, this habit isn't getting you anywhere, you need to, right now, April is the time of new beginnings. So everything needs to be let go at this time that is not serving you. Because this is what they want you to stay in, the energy of making, you can't make a decision. That's what they want for you. Tell me more. Yeah. But you're somebody who, is mature, you're balanced, you maintain grace in the face of turbulence, like in this King of Cups energy. I have Emperor and the King of Cups. It's like, not only are you like the Emperor, all of the kings in the deck, you're also somebody who is still loving, who does have a full heart, and, is capable of having a spiritual union with who deserves it. But this person from your past, it's like they want to keep you in this two minds. Like, you see the future, but you're still kind of looking on to the past. That's why you're being guided to find balance and ground yourself at this time. But I am getting heavily that Archangel Michael is working with you. So maybe pray to him and ask for guidance, protection against these people. Yeah, but you're going to have justice. All these that came up against you, who have been trying to compete with you, who are being deceitful, you will get justice for this, because it wasn't fair. But just understand that, like, the truth will come to the light. For anybody who has done any injustice for you or to you, balance will be made restored. Because it's like they're not even competing with you anymore. They're competing with themselves. Because look, I see this card. It says competition. It's like the man on the back, he's walking away. They're only competing with themselves. And then we have invitation, King of Cups. Sorry, Knight of Cups. So yeah, you know what? The justice could be that you're going to have someone who actually is going to come towards you and pursue you, is going to court you, and that is justice. You deserve that. You deserve somebody. You're not sitting in this I'm going to chase. No, you're going to attract. That's what you're going to do. Tell me more. Yeah, look, because you're healing. You're in a state of rejuvenation at this time. Your hope is renewed. You've been facing adversity. You've been facing people who are coming up against you. But the future is bright and you have new possibilities on the horizon. Anything else for my earth signs? Earth signs for the month of April. Thank you. Look. And then we have, if this isn't giving me, we have Emperor and the Empress. And if this isn't giving spiritual union, I don't know what is. Your person, your true soulmate, someone who is going to come in and give you exactly what you give, is on their way in April. Either they're doing the same work that you are doing right now, finding balance all on your own, but I have Empress and Emperor out here. You have somebody who is going to lead so you can be in your feminine energy. If you are a male, if I'm speaking to a male right now, you standing in your authority and standing in your divine masculine energy is calling in your divine feminine. So it's all this energy that they keep throwing at you to try to keep you in mental conflict isn't going to work, because your spiritual union is already ordained, and Archangel Michael is protecting this union. So just know that if you've had to walk away from somebody who was doing things behind your back and is trying to keep you in this mental conflict energy, you're going to get justice for that. And that could very well be that their contract with you is up and it's time for you to walk away. And you doing that is opening up the door for your rightful spiritual union, your right person to come through. So that's the general energy for the month of April. For my earth signs, what do we have in money? For money and career, what do we need to focus on in the money aspect for my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? What do we have for money? What's our leading energy for career and finances in the month of April for my earth signs? We have a real passion. It says, stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. So you could be right now feeling like maybe your job that you actually work at isn't fulfilling. Maybe it's time for a switch up. Maybe it's something to actually, you need to go after a passion, a hobby that you know you could make money on. And then we have star power. You need engaging work that will let your talents shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. This also came out for my Pisces, for my water sign. So you could be, it could be illuminated to you that you have something to teach is what I'm hearing. So it's time for you to attract fame and fortune. Put yourself out there. And then it does say in the flow, the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. So you're really being guided at this time to stay in the flow of what you are truly passionate about, because it's going to lead you to a job that's going to be fulfilling. If you don't feel like you're in a spot that, a space where you feel appreciated, maybe it's time to start looking for something else. If you're truly not happy where you're at, it's okay to find something better. I'm not saying quit your job tomorrow, but definitely you can start looking, or you can start putting more work into that side hustle that you got going. So what else do we have in money? We have flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change. Be flexible in your methods. So this could definitely be like the advice if you're going to leave a job and you're going to go to do something, work on a hobby. It's like, make sure you find something that's flexible enough so that you can actually achieve. Say if you're going to start making content, make the time for it. Be flexible with your time. Don't overextend yourself. Tell me more. And it says wisdom. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. This is really giving me, as an earth sign, you're going to be connected to the earth, to nature, a lot more than any other sign, right? And you may have old wisdom and insight to certain things that maybe other people would never have thought of, or it's like, but you're also being asked to like use your best judgment at this time. For money, what else do we have? I feel like I need one more from over there. We have moving up. Career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities, salary increase. Go to the next level. So at this time, you're leveling up. You have new career opportunities that are going to arise. New offers and opportunities will come in, and you'll probably, if you are in a job that you do like, maybe you just need a little bit more time from that specific job to create something that's going to bring you a second line of income, and that could increase your salary. So let me get one more from here, because I just was like told I should get one more. Okay, I have two. Okay, so this is giving confirmation on the influence. It says, use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Use your voice and opinions. They are important. So this is the advice at this time. So if you are in a space with your job that you're not fulfilled, and you feel like you could do something better in something that you'd be like as an influencer, you have a story to tell. And it says renewal. You need to take time to recharge your energy and to get back on track. Maybe that's what this flexibility was about, was that like you need to take some time to like ground yourself, find out what path you really truly want to be on, and then take the proper steps forward, is what I'm getting. Because this will move you up in salary. This will give you more opportunities, is what I'm hearing. It's time for you to go to the next level, possibly within a spiritual sense. So we have cultivation. You are in the growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. Yeah, so it's time to start working on what you truly want to do with your purpose, with your life. There is something else that's more fulfilling, is what I'm getting for my earth signs, and it's time for you to explore other options on how to make money, possibly being an influencer. All right, let's see. We have what's in love. Love for my earth signs. We already kind of got that, like, in the first energy, like you've had people that are trying to keep you in mental conflict that's from your past. They don't want you to be in a spiritual union. They don't want you to find somebody who's truly for you. I've already picked up on that energy. But what do we have in love for my earth signs at the month of April? For my earth signs for the month of April. Earth signs for the month of April. Ooh, we have engagement ring, higher commitment, partnership, and union. This is giving me your life partner is coming through in the month of April for my earth signs. You have someone who is going to come in and woo you out your socks and everything else. But this is somebody that's going to be final. It's going to be somebody who's going to give you everything that you've ever wanted in a relationship. And it's all because you walked away from people, places, and things that were hurting you with this heartbreak, backstabbing. Yeah, you walked away from this person who was creating mental conflict for you. And that's making room for a spiritual union to come in. This person that doesn't want you to be with somebody else or anyone else, let alone the right one. This person was bringing nothing but lies, heartbreak, pain to you. And you've had to heal from that. And you possibly are still healing from that in the month of April. This was probably something that you had, it was an abusive, toxic relationship that you had to remove yourself from because it wasn't your person. Tell me more. I'm also hearing like maybe this person, this ex, has addictions that could resonate with somebody. Yeah, look, but this was put to an end. We have the death card. It said the relationship is over, no second chances. Yeah. What's dead is dead. It needs to be left in the past. If that's what's keeping you back, but you're still stuck in this mental conflict over an ex, it's keeping you away from a spiritual union. It's time to check that baggage. It's time to find the balance. That was the first energy out in the month of April. It is time for you to get in alignment to call your spiritual spouse in. Because whatever this backstabbing, abusive relationship you walked away from, that the relationship is over. No second chances. Spirit is telling you to keep looking forward. Tell me more. In love for my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. April love. April love, Spirit. April love. Thank you. Yeah, look. And then it says meeting, talking. Yeah, this person, this ex-partner, I'm also hearing this person who hurt you, this person that was an abusive relationship. They may try to come back in and give you a ring to try to keep you from somebody who's truly meant for you. Do not fall for it. They want to meet up. They want to take a date with you. Take it. Yeah, because you're rising like the phoenix that you are. They see this too. They see that you are onto this new phase of life, that you changed your mind about who this relationship and what you wanted in it. You're not in this mental conflict. That's what they want for you, but you're not. You're rising from the ashes, and you know that you have the options to choose yourself for one, or just don't even don't even have to. You can literally look at them and act like they're not even there. They know that because you're on to a new phase. You left them in the dark, and now they're heartbroken, and they don't understand. Why don't you want to be with me even though I'm abusive? And all I'm gonna do is keep breaking your heart. No second chances. You're on to your new phase. You have a new look. Addiction, codependent. This is what they want for you. They want you to stay in this codependent they want to be able to control the situation still. They want to create emotional blocks for you so that you don't open up to your true spiritual twin flame came out. So you don't open up to your actual twin flame so that you cannot go on the twin flame journey. That's what they want for you. They want you to be stuck in a codependent relationship instead of somebody who complements you, who gives you a true union and balances you. Your yin to your yang. Someone that you can grow and work through. Because I'm telling you, when the twin flames really do come together and they work together through all of their stuff, it is beautiful. And your divine partner is waiting for you. So if this person's going to try to come back in to lead you off your path of being with your divine union. Look. Yep, girl with the snake. Charmed or use, enable. This is what they want. They want to come in charming you. They want you to fall for their antics. Your boundaries need to stay up at this time. Spirit is warning you. This is a warning in love for April. You have an ex. You have somebody. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the cards here in a second and see who this person is possibly for you. But yeah, self-indulgence. So it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to appreciate yourself. Yeah. And stop the pattern of going back and forth with somebody who doesn't even deserve your time. It's time for this cycle to end. You already have the relationship it's already been put down. Now it's got to stay down. You know, it's like it's time for you to stop the pattern of choosing partners that are going to keep you in this energy of depleted, constantly receiving bad news, feeling heartbroken, because you deserve a true partner who's going to give you what you give. But at this time, if you are healing from any type of breakup, addiction, all of this was designed for your strength, so that when you move forward into a new spiritual union, who's truly like, you're gonna be healed. You know, you're gonna be on the same page with this person, and you're not gonna be thinking about the past or going backwards in any way. So at this time, you're being told to really like go within, show yourself some appreciation, run yourself a bubble bath, buy yourself some flowers, you know, get a massage, love on yourself, so that you don't have to teach nobody. Like, when the real one comes in, they're going to know how to love you because they see how you love on yourself. The expectation is set. So you have a ex-partner that you have blocked, that's going to try to come in the month of April. Don't give them any attention. Keep them on block is what I'm hearing. Keep them on block. Let's see, who is this ex? Let me get some clarification for my earth signs of who this ex could be for my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Who is this ex that could be coming in the month of April? Who is this in the month of April? We have Life Path 9. This could be you. This could be them. Who is this ex coming in the month of April that will try to steer my earth sign off path? Thank you. We have Year of the Snake. This could be your sign. This could be their sign. These are just confirmations that this part of the reading was for you. If this is any of your signs, then go ahead and take that as a significance that this is your reading. If it is their sign, it is confirmation that this is about the specific person. Just place it where it needs to go, okay? Look, we have family members. So shared history, emotional bonds, loved, mixed with old wounds. So, what is it? I don't know why I just heard like they have a family member who led them astray. So they had a family member that was all up in their ear telling them that like you were this or you were that, or they're saying this to a family member. We have Scorpio, and it came out in reverse, so it's giving me karmic. Like anytime that the sign come out in reverse for me, but this could be also something in revenge. Maybe they're trying to turn your family members against you. That's retarded. Just keep your ears open if you hear anything, just because this person, yeah, look, stalker. So this is somebody who's watching you. This could also just be watching you on social media, knows your routine, knows your what you do, but they're just watching, taking notes. This could be someone in their family that's doing this, possibly a Scorpio, your sign or their sign. And then we have neighbor from hell. So this isn't giving me like Someone that's constantly competing. So they're going to try to start something. Maybe they're going to try to come to your house and create a situation to where like your neighbors get upset is what I'm getting. The evil liar, of course they're evil eyeing. So this person is sending you evil eye. Your success reminds them of their failures. And it's like they're in their head like, why do you get what I can't? And then they're like, I never liked you. And this is how they're sending evil eye towards you. Who is this X spirit? Who is this X? Who is this X spirit? Can I get a sign? Can I get a sign? X partner. Okay. We already said this, but X partner. Who is this X partner? They're feeling like they have unfinished business with you. They're always wondering, why did this happen the way it did? Or that's the energy that they're in. Look, and then this is current partner in reverse. So again, your ex-partner does not want you to be with a current partner. That is the energy. We have life path 33. But again, this is giving me also like master numbers, like the master teacher. And I was saying that like Archangel Michael is all over this for the earth signs. You guys are working closely with Archangel Michael. But that could be also your sign. And then we have the tiger. They could have been born in the year of the tiger, this ex-partner. Or you, or this is your sign. Warlock in reverse. Are they, so they're going to somebody who is not even spiritual to try to get information on you. Painting themselves as a warlock. This could be someone's friend that they're going to, that are saying that they have knowledge about you is what I'm getting. And again, wounded masculine. So this is an ex-partner who you have a past life connection with. But it's like their sole contract was to like come in and disrupt you from finding true love. Is really what I'm getting. And they're in this karmic energy sending you evil eye. They want to bring chaos to your house. I have family and neighbor from hell. It's like you may live with family, but it's like they want to create obstacles in your life to keep you from alignment, to keep you from your next move, to keep you from somebody who's truly going to love you. This person could be a Scorpio, could be year of the snake or the year of the tiger, or those are your signs. But this person is watching you to see if you are with a current partner. Just know that at this time, and that they're sending evil eye because they don't want you. They're still in this wounded masculine energy. You know, they don't want to heal. So that's that ex-partner. They could be trying to send you also evil energy at this time is really what I'm getting. Because even when I started this reading, this like mental conflict, it's like they want you to be all up in your head about them. So that's why they're acting that way. And they have, and the pull to you is so strong because you guys have a past life connection. Not that means that you guys need to have a connection this time, or maybe you already did and you just decided this was going to be the last lifetime. And they feel you detaching. Maybe you did a cord cutting. That's something that I'm getting. Or maybe you need to. Maybe you do need to do some cord cutting or anything like that. Let's see. All right, we're going to leave off with some advice for my earth signs. What advice do I have for my earth signs? What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. All right, come on. All right. Advice for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Cat. Advice for my, thank you. Look, we have, it says chains of resistance. Block their desire for progress. Their own resistance will keep them stagnant. Their resistance to changing who they are and how they treat people is gonna keep them stagnant. They're gonna stay in the same spot. Spirit is also saying that if this ex-partner comes towards you and tries to act like they've changed, this is your information. They have not. They are still in the same place that you left them. It says the advice is to encourage them to face their inner blocks. As they resist change, they will remain stuck while you move ahead effortlessly. So don't focus on what they need to work on. Continue focusing on what you need to work on. And then it has shadow cloak. Hide your intentions from prying eyes. So move in silence. It says, meaning keep your plans under wraps for now. Advice, do not reveal your next moves too early. Let your actions speak louder than your words and keep your strategies protected. So at this time, you're being asked to move in silence. So, and it's probably because you do have prying eyes. You have someone who's watching your every move, who wants to see what is your next move. And so that they can try to throw you off that path. So really just move in silence at this time. Yeah, it says they will tire themselves out with futile efforts. Their overwork will eventually catch up with them. Maintain your steady rhythm while they burn out from chasing quick results. So they're going to get tired. They're going to get tired of trying to attack you. They're going to get tired of trying to stop you from this person, because it's not going to work. You're going to find your divine union, and you're going to step into purpose exactly at the time that it's divinely timed for you to. They can't stop this. So that is what I have for the energy of April. Thank you for everybody who has stayed. If you've been here since the beginning and watched all the way through, I absolutely appreciate you. I did kind of want to do something a little different since I'm on live. I'm going to get into the chat real quick and let's see if I can't pull some energy for anybody watching. All right. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Because I want to be able to see you guys, so I'm going to bring my laptop over here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... Okay, we're going to go home. So if you haven't already subscribed, I'm only going to... what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from... We have the choice of my Starseed Oracle deck. We have the Gateway of Light Activation. And I really am being called to pull from the Akashic Record. So you guys can choose between those cards. I'm going to do a subscriber only, and it's what you need to know. So if you have any questions, like direct questions, I do not answer those for free. And if you would like a personal question answered, then let's go ahead and I can put my Cash App in the... Let's go ahead. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right, it's a little delayed over here, but let's see. So, Cash App. Rising. Hello, Alexis. I'm doing wonderful. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I just finished an all signs read, so you can always go all the way back if you want to see what is the energy of April. I just finished all of those signs, so now I'm at the end where I am going to. I decided that I'm going to do a what do you need to know at this time, free oracle. If you are a subscriber, I would like you to just put your like number, and you have to be subscribed, and I will pull an oracle for you. If you would like a more in-depth question, you can send it to my Cash App. I'm going to pin it right here. Let's see. It is going to be a open donation. So whatever you feel you would like to contribute, I can then pull tarot and answer your question. So if you do send a Cash App, I will only answer it if I see it. And then, but let's see. So I have Alexis. So you are like number 24. Which card would you like? So I have the Starseed Oracle. I have the Lights of Activation or Akashic Records Oracle. Which one would you like? Is deck, we'll do 1, 2, or 3. Alexis, are you still here? Okay, so this one right here, deck 3. Okay. So for the question, let me do this one for you first, and then if you want to send to my Cash App, let me see. Deck 3. Okay. So, what does Alexis need to know at this time? What does Alexis need to know at this time? It says Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. So you have divine support at this time. That is what that's what your angels and your ancestors want you to know at this time. I will answer your question after this one for you, but I just wanted to get you an oracle for free. Let's see. Seraphim's Gateway. Oh, where are you? Sacred. I'm really hearing that you've maybe have you been talking to your angels? I'm hearing that that you've been asking them questions, and they're trying to give you. What angel numbers do you see? I'm seeing like 444, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see those numbers? 2, 2, 2. They're telling me that you need to ask yourself, is this relationship something that's truly going to allow you to grow? That's the question that that they have for you, is what I'm hearing. Let me see. Yeah, because the divine support, so they want you to know, like, they hear you, because you have it's like you're in tune to them. Okay. You don't want a relationship. Okay. Okay. Is this Donovan guy? Is it the same one that you've been asking your angels about? I don't know why they don't want me to see this. There we go. So the Seraphim's Gateway it's the highest form of angelic beings who are said to radiate from the heart of Source. They have been described in many different ways through the ages, but what is common is the idea that a brilliant light emanates from them, called the Burning Ones. For in ancient times, this light was associated with fire, as they was the main source of light within homes. It says, if you have woken up hearing your name being sung, the seraphim have visited you. When they come to you, know that you are blessed to be in the presence of angelic beings and that emanate directly from the heart of Source. Their voices will help awaken the angelic presence you hold within so that you can support the expansion of the world. Wow. So it says, report to them with regard to your spiritual duty. So from what I'm getting is that, like, you may be becoming more aware of your psychic abilities, or possibly even just to the fact that you are aware of your angelic beings around you. You can hear them. You're getting downloads. They're telling you that this is the divine support and this is what they want you to focus on at this time. Okay. So your angels and your ancestors really want you to focus on tuning into these downloads, and for you to understand that, like, you have a higher purpose here and you have divine support. But it's like your voice is activating. So you could be working on your throat chakra at this time, or maybe that's what you need to do. So that's the information that I've been getting from this. You could also be seeing, like, light flashes in the corner of your eye. Just know that those are your angels, like, showing themselves to you. But you're divinely supported at this time. So that's what you need to know at this time. Let's see. This Donovan is the man I've been texting, and Dewan is my ex. Okay, so you don't want Dewan. And Donovan is more like a friend. But you're texting him and you want to know. Let's ask Spirit. Let me go back up real quick to the first original question. So, is this man that Alexis has been texting, Donovan, is he genuine? Or, you know what? Let me do this. Let me ask, what is Donovan's true intentions with Alexis? What is Donovan's true intentions with Alexis, Spirit? What is Donovan's true intentions What is Donovan's true intentions? Says positive. It says, my intentions are pure and I want only to elevate and improve your life. Bottom of the deck. We have false promises though. It says, I will tell you what I think you want to hear, even if I know it's not true or attainable. Okay, that was very contradictive. Okay, tell me more. Is this, he's painting like he is positive? That was quick. Growth. I'm feeling like that other energy, because you did talk about Dewan. I think that's the gaslighter. But this friend, he's here for positive. He's here for your growth. He's meant to be a friendship in your life. Tell me more. Mirror past. Yeah. So that past energy that that you were talking about. So what I'm getting with this, with past and mirrored energy, is that you have that ex that's still in your energy. He wants to mirror you back to you to make you like want to fall in love with him. So, yeah. But even if you let's see. Dewan is your ex. Let's see. Let's ask. Is Dewan... I was getting that energy with like that you were chasing. Yeah, because you're not in that energy anymore. It's like you want them to, like, if you come get it if you want it. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like, is like, stop playing games is like what I'm hearing. It's really more of like what you allow, right? Like your self-worth. So the more you raise your self-worth, it's like the harder it is for these guys to just want to take. But we can see, is Dewan waiting for Alexis? Ooh, that was heavy. It says disorganization, setbacks, delays. Yeah, obstacles to long-term goals. It's giving a no. And that I'm really getting that this person will just delay you from the right one. Because it's going to create obstacles, and there's no long-term planning at this time, because this is the Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, and it's all about control. So I don't know, it's like they want to be in control of the situation, or maybe this person was just controlling. I'm also getting like greedy, like stingy with his money. I don't know. Tell me more. Yeah, again, in the struggle position, the Two of Wands, and it's procrastination, plans falling apart, poor planning. Yeah, no, this person isn't waiting, but he's also not doing anything with his life. So I really feel like you're being told like to focus on what you have right now instead of this person, because like your purpose, or with your divine gifts that you have been gifted, there's more to gain from that than with this person, and this person's going to just hold you back from your success is really what I'm getting. Yeah, more or less a bum. Yeah, but and I'm just illuminating this to you. You already know though. Like, we can love people, but are they good for us? Right? Like that's probably why your ancestors were coming in really heavy with like, they want to ask you, but is this person right for you? And if the answer is no, then that is your answer. So I think that waiting around is just going to waste your time, and you're on to bigger and better things. So I hope that helped a little bit. Is there anybody else that wants a question before I get off here? I've already been on here for like 2 hours. But so the best revenge is no revenge. I know that we want them to, feel the pain that we felt and, for them to take accountability, but no accountability will ever make what you went through any less true. And you deserve so much better. I mean, you're beautiful, and if they can't see that, there's definitely somebody else out there that will kiss your toes, and will love you the way you deserve to be loved. And trust me, karma does not miss an address. They will get whatever karma is coming to them in due time. So just know that. So, but is there anybody else that's still in the room that would like either an oracle reading or you're welcome, hun. An oracle reading or a quick little, question that I could answer with tarot? All I need is a like number and the question. Because if not, I am going to just head out. Maybe I'll grab a message from the universe. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you, since you're the only one in here, my love. Let's go ahead. Let me see. What does Spirit have for Alexis? What message? We have, it says, okay, this is crazy because this is exactly this is what they said to like me. It says, what areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas that you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on and don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. Oh, it's kind of blurry, but well, I think that's amazing. Your spirit guides just want you to really focus on you right now, and I think that you deserve it. You deserve the self-love. You don't settle for anything. I think with all of my signs in my collective, this reading was really about learning your self-worth, focusing on your path, and achieving what you need to achieve for you and you first. So just stay focused in the month of April. Don't let no exes who belong in the doghouse to ever come back in, because if they didn't see what they had when they had you, they don't deserve to be in your life in the future. They're just going to have to watch in the rafters. So I hope you have a great night, everybody, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye.